Rolling. Are we rolling? Yes, we are. So this is a bit of a different video from me today compared to my usual lockdown videos. However, change is good, especially at a time like this when the whole world is in lockdown. When the whole world is in lockdown and you need to change things up, change your routine, do something new. So today's video is going to be all about how you can stay sane during the lockdown. The definition of sane, by the way, according to Google, is a person of a sound mind, not mad or mentally ill. But for most people, and for me, it basically means not going crazy and keeping a good, straight mindset. So today I want to share a few things which have really helped me personally during the lockdown, stay positive, stay productive, and keep my sanity. The inspiration to make this video actually came from my friend Riccardo, the Italian ciao bella, who I met 1 month ago when we both got stuck here in Nepal during the lockdown. So yesterday, Riccardo, as I said, my Italian friend, he was having a bit of a down day. So I thought, you know what, there are things that people can be doing to keep sane, to keep busy, to keep active, to keep productive. And there's definitely things that I've been doing which have really helped me. So Riccardo, thank you for your miserable day yesterday, your down day, because I did tell you, but you did inspire me to come up with the idea and to kind of share my ideas and thoughts to make this video. It's very important during this time to keep on top of your mental health, because I know personally for myself, if I don't do that, then it's gonna be like hell for me. I will really massively struggle. Now, for most of us, most countries around the world have been in lockdown over 1 month, which makes it extremely difficult for a lot of people who can't get out of the house, who are stuck within their four walls. And obviously at the moment there's no real end sight in goal, so nobody really knows when this will end. Let's jump into it and I'll share a few tips that I found that have really helped me keep sane during the lockdown. So for me, the biggest thing to keep your sanity and to keep sane and normal during this period is to get yourself into a routine. Honestly, I cannot stress enough how getting yourself into a good routine can help you be more productive, which in turn helps you be more positive. Waking up and going to bed at a respectable time allows your body and your mind to get the rest that we need. Obviously, scientists say it should be 8 hours a day, so make sure that you are going to bed on time and that you wake up at a reasonable time. If you're going to bed at, let's say, God knows, 3 a.m. in the morning and waking up at 12 o'clock midday, almost the afternoon, you've wasted the whole day. And personally, I don't think you're going to set yourself off on the right track. This sounds so stupid, so simple and obvious, but make sure you wake up, you brush your teeth, you have a shower, you have a good breakfast. There's no wonder you don't feel good if your mouth tastes like crap and you smell and all that kind of stuff. So make sure that you're keeping on top of your hygiene as if it was a normal day. This leads me on to the next point, which is eating healthy. I'm no health expert or a vegan, but I mean, it's common sense and common knowledge that the healthier food that you eat, the better you feel. Don't stuff your face with pizza, chicken nuggets, Coke, donuts, all that kind of stuff, because obviously that's a recipe for disaster. Excuse the pun. Try and obviously eat healthier foods with less sugar, less fats, and obviously try and get your 5 a day in. As I said, I'm no health expert, but we should all know that we need to be eating our fruits and veg. The healthier food that you eat, the better you will feel. Easy. Along with not only eating better, there is other things that we can be doing, which is exercise. Now, obviously a lot of gyms are closed, this kind of stuff, but that's still no excuse why you can't get a sweat on in your living room, in your bedroom. When we do exercise, there's these little things called endorphins that get released in the brain. Again, according to Google, when you exercise, your body releases chemicals called endorphins. These endorphins interact with receptors in your brain that reduce your perception of pain. Endorphins also trigger a positive feeling in the body similar to that of morphine. So go and do some exercise, whether it's yoga, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's a Joe Wicks workout, which I've been doing almost every morning. Just following these YouTube workouts, these Instagram workouts, all this kind of stuff. There's so many accessible things online that you can be doing now to do a workout and to get the blood moving, the heart pumping. Because the endorphins, once you get them flowing, it does make you feel better. If you don't have the motivation to do workouts, then try and get other people involved. Get creative. Get on FaceTime with your family, with your friends. Excuse me. Do a workout together. Just to give you an example, yesterday morning, I really could not be bothered at all to do a workout. But then Maria, she came upstairs. I said, Maria, please do a workout with me. And you know what? We did a workout, and afterwards I felt so much better, so much happier within myself that I'd actually done something. Even though, yes, in the beginning I didn't want to do it, push through that barrier and just get it done. This next point kind of depends on how strict the lockdown is in your country. Obviously, some countries you can't even leave your house, you can't leave your vicinity. Other countries you are allowed outside for 30 minutes or an hour or something like that. If you are allowed outside, then obviously try and get some fresh air for 30 minutes a day. Go walking in the park, go through the forest, watch the rabbits humping in the corner, get out into nature, breathe that fresh air in, and damn, that'll make you feel good. Anything other than being stuck inside at the moment is a good distraction for people just to take their minds off the current situation. Now, for a lot of people, they're going to be saying, well, look, it's easy for you to say you're in Pokhara in Nepal, next to the lake, with the forests all around me and then the mountains in the distance. Yes, you're right, it is easy for me to say that. But that is one of the main reasons why I've decided to stay here rather than going home back to the UK. Because I knew for a fact that if I was to go home and I was going to be stuck inside my house for God knows how long, I would go absolutely nuts. Okay, next point. Minimize your screen time. From your phones, from your computer, from your iPad, from your TV, God knows. Minimize your screen time. Don't do what I do, which is a very, very bad habit, which is wake up and the first thing I do is check my phone. First thing I do is check Instagram, Facebook, all this kind of crap. And the amount of shite and news that's on these kind of apps is so bad. And then your mind is already focusing on all that negativity. For me personally, I've been trying to improve on this because definitely my screen time on my phone has probably tripled since the lockdown has begun, just out of pure boredom, because you know it's such a habit for people to go on their phones when they're bored. If you can, for the first hour of the day, try not to go on your phone. One thing that the lockdown does give us is time. Time to try new things and do things that you've never done before. Try learning how to cook, maybe a new language, preferably not Nepalese because it's bloody difficult, as you can see from my video here. I sucked, but generally trying new things, especially during this time where we have all this time on our hands, is so good. So try and make the most out of that. For me personally, it was trying yoga. It's something that I haven't really done before the lockdown, but almost every other day we're doing some sort of yoga, watching a video on YouTube. And as I say, do I enjoy it? Kind of, not really, but it's still a good distraction from the day, gets me trying something new, which is good. And you never know, you could find some hidden passions, some hidden skills that you didn't realize you had. But if you don't try, you'll never know. One thing that really has helped me to keep my sanity and on the right track is creating to-do lists. Most mornings I come down to my computer and I write 3 things on my to-do list that I want to achieve within that day. And at the end of the day, I can look at the list, see what I've done, and then in turn, at the end, it makes me feel good and productive. Creating to-do lists can be a really good, beneficial way to just see how your time is being passed. One thing that I would say is don't try and do too much, don't try and be too productive. I found this is a bit of a mistake myself because when I put too many things on the to-do list and I don't actually achieve them, then obviously that can have a negative spin. You will end up burning out. I found this within myself, to be honest, in the last week or so. Every day I was giving myself too much to do.
You're overproductive.
I am overproductive, yeah. That's what I just said.
Exactly, yeah.
See, even Maria just said I'm overproductive. I've got her bloody listening to me. Cringeworthy. Okay, so the last point on how to keep sane during this time is to keep in touch with people, with your friends, your family, whether that's getting on FaceTime with them, giving them a ring, having a long chat to see how everyone's doing. To let out your frustrations, your discomforts about the current situation that we're all in, because honestly, talking about how you're feeling, whether it's negative or positive, does make you feel a lot better. For me, a huge part of what has kept me sane and positive during this time is creating these videos. Not only does it keep me busy, productive and creative, I actually, believe it or not, I've learned a bit about myself. I didn't realize how much creativity that I actually had. If I wasn't making these videos almost every day, then for sure I would have gone batshit crazy already and probably turned into a vegetable. I just wanted to end this video by saying it's okay to have the down days where you feel negative, you don't feel like doing absolutely anything apart from sitting on the couch and being a potato, but it's important not to let those down days accumulate from 1 to 2 to 3 days in a row, because then your mental health will start to go down and down. Once you get the ball rolling with a few of these things that I've mentioned, in the video, then I'm sure 100% it will start to make you feel better. So I hope this video has helped and actually given some ideas as to, you know, how you can try and make the best out of this current situation that the whole world is in at the moment. This horrendous coronavirus pandemic, which has literally paralyzed the entire universe. Comment down below what you've missed most about normal life, whether it's going to the park to play football with your mates, going with the girls to the salon to get your nails done, or going down to the pub on a Friday night to get pissed. I'd be interested to hear what people are missing. For me personally, it's trekking, because I came to Nepal to do some trekking, and obviously at the moment everything is completely shut down, so that's the thing I miss the most, that absolute freedom of adventure and living life. But I know once everything does open back up, the moment I can actually go back into those mountains will be a day of pure happiness, as I'm sure it will for meeting up with your friends and getting drunk in a pub. I'll end this video by saying stay home, stay safe, stay positive, and when it's all over we'll meet up and we'll have an orgy. Wait, what? I come down my... I realise I'm not even speaking! It's good, it's out my comfort zone, I like it. Shut up, man, I'm trying to record a video. I got the girls laughing at me talking to a camera about all this deep stuff.